moves, but his end lag is practically non-existent, which means every Game & Watch is essentially buffering either a down tilt, a jab, something immediately after their hitbox. So if you try and go in and punish on reaction to, say, an up smash, that's how they're going to get a lot of mileage, is punishing you for your mispunish on that.
Definitely, and that's how they get that percent. So we're going to Battlefield for game number 1, which is really good for Hitaku. He loves this stage just because he can get that that quick early kill with up smash.
Now, I will say, though, Gpik, this is also, I think, his one of his go-to stages along with Dreamland. He does not like Smashville because I believe he really likes to take advantage of Game & Watch's nair in covering platforms.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, Game & Watch with his really big aerial hitboxes has a pretty easy time covering landings onto platforms and covering people who try to escape upwards.
Right.
But Hitaku not really giving him a lot of openings to do Game & Watch things. Just staying back, needling as he's so prone to do.
Definitely. But we saw, ooh, that was actually a pretty long string.
Yeah,
and you know what? Using dash attack to cover the small, like, 1 frame that you have for Sheik to recover on, that was pretty good.
Absolutely. I think Gpik's been taking some notes from Kosismas, who definitely takes advantage of dash attack as one of his primary approach tools.
Yeah, definitely.
And we see kind of hard to deal with for multiple characters. Covers a lot of space, covers a lot of options, and comes out pretty fast.
So somebody was asking if you can absorb the needles, and I'm more than positive that you can.
No, you absolutely cannot. Needles are physical. It has to be energy based.
You can't do needles. You can't do Villager's Fair. There's a lot of things you can't do with Game & Watch. But then Sheik's up B, however, will fill up 2. So kind of, I had to think about that. He could just sit there at that edge like, sure, recover, I don't care.
Absolutely. I'm so happy to, honestly, Game & Watch, for all the struggle that he gives some people, the frustration that things like his invincible up smash gives him, he's not the best character around. You do have to put some thought in and put some effort into finding success with this character. Yeah. And so Bucket is definitely one of the more interesting tools that I'm glad he's still able to take advantage of. Although you still don't see it too often.
Right, definitely.
Really have to kind of predict and hope that you don't accidentally miss time and you get hit with that vanish, which for some reason is a kill move.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those character-specific moves because, a lot of the characters, like, let's say, Fire Emblem characters, they don't have projectiles. Yeah. So that move is going to be useless for him. So he doesn't have another special. He just has, 3 of them.
Absolutely.
But this,
Gpik finding pretty solid edge guards on Hitaku right now, keeping on safe with back airs. Hitaku does manage to vanish back into the center stage.
It's one of those things where you could have the best edge guarding in the world. You just got to make sure you predict where they're going to go. Like, what would you do in that situation to recover? Thankfully for Hitaku, Sheik has multiple ways to get back. It's not just a linear, I have to up B this way. I can down B to get there. I can even do side B to catch the ledge.
Definitely has the luxury of...
there you go. That's exactly what you were talking about.
That buffer down tilt going to come out immediately after whatever his previous move was.
Yep.
You really have to be cognizant of that and punish Game & Watch before he starts his moves, not afterwards.
Basically. He tried to grab him, but he definitely just got caught out of it.
Hitaku up to about 50% on Gpik here, but Gpik absolutely not out of it. Game & Watch can get this back pretty quickly.
Indeed.
Hitaku staying back. Okay, good shielding coming out of Gpik. Good reactions to not take those fairs. Hitaku looking for a pretty aggressive up smash follow-up from that fair there. Gpik just spacing out. Ooh, okay, just hops right over him for the for a shield cross-up.
Yeah. Now that was an interesting move choice because normally Sheik doesn't dare to the ground, but he decided to dare to the ground and he was just right there with that invisible up smash saying, surprise, what are you doing?
Yeah, you definitely have to be careful on your way down against this character.
Yeah.
I think, not even Game & Watch, honestly, he's a character that can really take advantage of one of the fundamental, one of the most fundamental parts of this game, which is covering people's landings and the lag out of the air dodges.
Yep.
That makes it different from previous iterations. I think characters with good up smashes like Game & Watch, like Mario, are definitely one of the first barriers players have to learn to overcome. One of the first things they have to learn how to deal with is landing against such powerful options.
That's absolutely right.
And Hitaku content to just rack up this damage here until he feels comfortable that he can get a kill confirmed. Nothing really going to kill except for, a smash. He's not really one to just put out smashes or raw moves in the neutral, but Game & Watch obviously is.
Game & Watch is like, I don't care. I got moves for days.
I think the general rule of thumb against Game & Watch is kind of don't be near him. This is not where you want to be.
And at this point, for those who don't know, Hitaku has explained this to me. He says, I am content with getting the percent until I feel comfortable enough to land a KO. And for most players, you know, they get impatient and they're like, oh, I just want to kill them right now. And then that's where the mistakes come out.
Yeah.
But Hitaku's like, nah, man, I will get you to 300%, and then I'll do a forward tilt.
And really, you know, Sheik has a lot of options. Sheik has a very high skill ceiling. There's all sorts of things that Sheik can do.
Yeah.
But what you know, there's a lot of characters that have strong offensive options. They can do a lot of damage. That have strong confirms. They can kill you.
Look at the time.
What's up? Oh yeah, absolutely. 47 seconds. I mean, you know,
that's what I told you.
it's
He
Hitaku,
is
man. It's
content
Hitaku special.
with doing literally nothing and making you approach.
What
and
I will
this
say, you know,
frustrates the
he
opponent.
gets needle damage. A lot of Sheiks put out needles. Not a lot of Sheiks hit their needles, and Hitaku is making use of these needles. He's stopping the approaches.
Yeah.
He's getting the damage he needs. You know, one more round of needles and he's at F tilt kill percent.
Basically,
So, you know,
but at this point, he doesn't even care. No.
This is the point where a needle off stage will kill.
Oh yeah, I know, right?
I respect
would have
it
just been
so
like,
much.
just throw out the YOLOs, please.
I respect Gpik so much.
Do
Drive
it.
Hammer. It's what you gotta do. Get it. 1 second
9,
hammer.
please.
Oh. Wow. Are we gonna play it out? Oh, the camera's off. Very interesting. Yeah, you know, I will say, having the patience to play with that sort of consistency and that sort of defensive play, it's
That
something
is
respectable.
consistency,
It takes effort. It means not messing up for a full 6 minutes. It's something a lot of people simply can't do. They don't have the attention span.
I can't
They
do
don't
that.
have the focus. It is a talent.
It is a talent. It's definitely one of those. Because, I mean, when you saw in the first 3 minutes of the match, the first 4 minutes of the match, they were back and forth.
Yep.
But as soon as Hitaku got that lead, hold these real quick. Hold all of these.
That's what separates good patient players from a lot of others. Is that a lot of people, when they get a lead, will actually start playing even worse.
Yeah.
They'll say, all right, you know, I don't have to try so hard. I can relax a little bit, take my foot off the gas. And Hitaku says, no. This is exactly where he needs to grind you down.
Right, definitely.
It's as much a mental game as it is, as it is about execution.
Oh, man. So it's unfortunate, but we had a timeout. But we're going to go into game number 2. Forget about the first game. Let's go into the second game where we have Gpik with the counter pick. So SAC loves these stages. They love Castle Siege, which I'm so glad is gone, by the way. And then they love Lilac Cruise. I don't know why.
Lilac would be cool if it didn't tilt, man.
If it didn't tilt.
Three low platforms, that's pretty nifty.
Yeah.
I can appreciate it. I just don't know why it's gonna, why Fox is doing all this right now. Or I don't even know who's piloting it. Whose ship is the Lilac? Is it? It's not Fox's.
It's definitely not Fox. I think it's like autopilot or something. It has to be. Because, I mean, they be out there fighting right now.
You think they're aware that someone is on their ship right now?
They're probably out doing work right now. All right. I am going to bounce, and I'm going to give it to Trevante.
The acupuncture here. Taku definitely trying to use that acupuncture haystack, you're right. Clear up some of Gpik's chi. Gpik just not really able to find a way past this needle and fair game for Hitaku right now. Hitaku looking for the occasional up tilt, up smash, and punish on that platform, but doesn't seem to be able to find the KO quite yet. Still in a good position. Gets Gpik off stage. He's going to look for probably another 70%. Try and find that F tilt kill.
All right, guys, how's it going? Zeppelin's back in here. Just finished my match. Thanks for having me again. How's this match looking so far, Kelso?
You know, it's interesting. Gpik is doing all right, but he seems to be struggling to get past this needle wall that Hitaku's putting up. You know, Hitaku probably the best defensive Sheik in the region. Ooh,
oh yeah,
but finds
nice, very nice.
Raw bouncing fish. Good reaction from Hitaku to find that there.
Nice, man. Let's see what he can do here. You know what?
That was an interesting thought that Gpik had there, going for that down smash out of the air.
You got it. Yeah, especially since the platform was right there. You know, trying to air dodge instead, just land right on the ground.
We get punished for that dash attack. Hitaku not able to make the bouncing fish. Oh, and whipping an up smash. Gonna eat a punish from that.
Oh, very nice. Wow, the
parachute. Vanish just has so many uses.
Yeah, you bet. So far we got here Game & Watch trying to get in, but he's lost that early stock already. You know, that's going to give Hitaku more reason to play more defensive and maybe camp him out just a little bit more with with his needles here. What do you think? What do you think Gpik's doing wrong? Why can't he get this kill?
I mean, I think Gpik really just needs to figure out how to put the spots. He needs to get his approach in and figure out how Hiktau is going to move once he encroaches on his space. So I think for a lot of matchups, Game & Watch is sort of able to just, you know, get past the projectile wall, get in, and use his up smash, use his pretty good frame, you know, use a good frame data on his nair to get those boxing hits in. But against Sheik, he's not going to be able to get that. As he gets close in, Hiktau is either going to roll through or he's going to jump. And Gpik has to be ready to cover that when it happens. If he lets Sheik reestablish space, then he's never going to be able to get anything.
Yeah, and you know what? That is the most essential, yet at the same time the hardest part, because Sheik has so many ways to get out of combos. You know, you got the bouncing fish, you got to jump, dodge. You know, he just has nair. Oh my! Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started.
Just fall down. Your combo just becomes hers sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, you bet. Exactly. Oh, nice up air here. Gpik's gonna have to do something. He has to get this kill, and he has to get it now. Sheik with rage it's still scary. You know, she might not hit hard, but that rage hits so hard.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, for a character with so many options already, her lack of kill power is the one thing that sort of keeps her from being entirely overwhelming. But Rage Sheik, that's when it really becomes terrifying. Gpik, let's see if we can find this edge guard. It's so hard to cover vanish, and it kills.